On Explore Tulsa, we love meeting people doing great things for the community.
And one of those people is Keystone Chevrolet owner Mike Farley.
From helping with disaster relief during the recent storms in Sand Springs,
to helping the kids in need at Anderson Elementary, Mike has been there with his backpacks for kids.
Anybody can write a check, but when you go and buy it, and you physically go get it, and you physically go deliver it, it's a different feeling. I started washing cars when I was 18 years old and became a used car manager when I was 21 years old and became a general sales manager when I was 26 years old and bought into my first store when I was 27 years old. Still love it today. Well, it's a fun business. I've met hundreds of thousands of people in the last 28 years here in Tulsa. Oh, it means a lot. We are very supportive of the community. I had Anderson School contact me, said they had about 25 to 30 kids a day that goes up there that go home without food.
Schools are so limited on their funds, we had to find community resource. I had discovered this program that a lot of other large public schools do the backpack program, and we didn't have that resource to be able to do it. So we connected with Keystone Chevrolet and Mike to help with the program.
I had maybe, not a normal childhood, and I know what that felt like, and so it was important to me when she called me to get involved in it.
I didn't have to convince Mike. It was just a phone call to say, hey, this is what we got going on. And he took it and ran with it.
She'll come in and tell me, hey, Mike, the school's running low on supplies. And when she tells me,
he goes and buys all the food and brings it in.
There's a twinkle in her eyes when we show up because she knows those kids are getting taken care of. She has a very passion for the kids.
During the week, they can take part in the free or reduced lunches, and most of our students that participate in this program are on a free or reduced lunch. When they go home for the weekend, they may not know where they're going, or they may be in a low socioeconomic home, and so maybe groceries aren't enough to last through the week. When we first started out, it was kind of like, okay, what do we need to do? Well, we knew we wanted to be able to provide a protein, a calcium, some kind of fruit or vegetable.
One day she said, I had to take a couple kids out of the program.
We were running low, and I knew we were going to need some more supplies, but I didn't want to hound Mike.
And I said, don't you ever do that. If you need it, you call me, and then I will make sure it happens.
I finally asked one of my students, I said, what do you do with your sack when you get home? They said, oh, we put it in the pantry and we use it all week long. It was a really good experience for me to understand how much this does impact. What we're doing is more than just providing snacks. We're really providing hope